If you're looking to save money and minimize your energy bills, we have advice from an expert today. Michael Janzen, otherwise known as Mr. Sunshine, is here with ways to do it with no upfront money or additional out-of-pocket expense. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate you inviting me down here.
All right, I have to ask, first of all, what is Mr. Sunshine? How'd you get that name?
Oh, it was a nickname that I picked up in the industry. It had something to do with my disposition, for one thing, and kind of leading the way in the solar photovoltaic field for our company at the time.
Okay, now you're with Arizona Clean Energy. What exactly is that?
Arizona Clean Energy is a comprehensive energy solutions provider. Okay, and what I mean by that is we have a philosophy of reduce and produce. So we do more than just solar electric systems. We provide energy efficiency solutions for homeowners that reduce their energy consumption, make their home more energy efficient, comfortable, healthier, cleaner. And by doing that, it reduces the amount of energy they need and therefore reduces the size of the solar electric system they need. Provides a solution that's a whole lot less expensive, more affordable for the homeowner.
Yeah, you talk about the exception to the perception. What does that mean?
Well, you know, people have an expectation when somebody comes to their home, the arm-twisting sales pitch is coming, this and that. There's no pressure with what we do, okay? No arm twisting, there's no wow pizzazz to it. Our presentation doesn't include a bunch of fluff and hype, guilt, or anything like that. We just educate the homeowners in ways that we can help reduce their energy consumption, save them a lot of money, and let them decide if it's a fit and if it's something they want. Our offer doesn't turn into a pumpkin at midnight like Cinderella's carriage, and the next day it's no good. They can take all the time they need.
Okay, now a lot of people think, they're like, I would love solar, but it's probably going to be too expensive for me. What do you say to those people?
Well, let me put it to you this way. When can you pay off the electric company? Never, right?
Right.
And when do you suppose it's going to stop increasing in costs?
Mine's going up every year.
Every year. So you're already paying for it. You just don't have it, right? If you can afford to pay your monthly electric bill, you can certainly afford to pay for the solution that we're providing you. It's going to be less expensive. You can pay it off, and it doesn't get more expensive over time. It's a much better economic solution.
Now, what about incentives? Because you hear a lot about those.
The incentives, there's a lot of misunderstanding about those. We make that very clear, but the utility company incentives have been waffling an awful lot and diminishing because of the popularity of this stuff. They're having to spread it thinner and thinner. Fortunately, our program, the way it's designed, we don't need those incentives. Now, they're nice, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's thousands of dollars in federal tax incentives, state incentives.
You can use those.
Absolutely, absolutely. But the way our program's designed, even if you're not able to qualify for those, maybe you don't have a big tax liability, our program is still going to provide you an economic benefit, which is very unique.
Now, it seems like more and more people, houses, homes are going solar. Why do you think people are doing this?
Well, it's for the reasons I stated. You know, people are aware that there are these big incentives out there, that it does save them money. It's great for the environment. I mean, this is something we all need to think about and take into consideration living our lives going forward. I don't want to sound totally cliche, but everybody's doing it. There's a reason. It works.
Now, before we go, I know a lot of people want to learn more, and you have a way for them to do that.
I do. I host a weekly radio show on the Double Wide Network. By the way, Dave Pratt said to say hi.
Yeah.
And I host a weekly radio show called The Solar Express. There's a link to it on our website, on the homepage at ArizonaCleanEnergy.com. If you go to that site, on the very bottom, you'll see a really cool logo of a big train, and you click on that, you can review.
Learn a lot more.
A lot more. We've got guests and that speak in all kinds of different areas, and we have a lot of fun with it too.
Excellent. And of course, you can find that and all the information that we talked about today by going online. Go to ArizonaCleanEnergy.com or call the number on your screen. And if you have questions, email Michael at mrsunshine@azcleanenergy.com. Coming up next, we chat with one of the stars of Chicago Fire about the